Hello, everybody. This is Jeff Veale, the business guru. Another busy day interviewing people from all over the world. And today I've got someone talking about the end of the world. I've got someone from across in the UK and a gentleman by the name, a very interesting gentleman. He's a fellow marketer. His name is Robert Grantham. And Robert has a company named Surge On Up. And he'll tell you, it's in the healthcare industry. He's been doing this for a while. And a brief description. He helps acquire clients for aesthetic surgeons, that is, cosmetic, hair restoration, oral, and surgeons in general, right? Key achievements or projects, we guarantee 10 clients per month with no upfront payment. In other words, he believes in integrity, guys. He proves the point to you. Get your 10. What's a client worth to a bloody surgeon? It can be tens of thousands of dollars. So, I mean, this guy's a valuable asset. If you're a surgeon, guys, or anything in that ilk, and you want to know more about what Robin does, reach out. Have it cost you nothing to have a virtual cup of coffee with a gentleman. Have a cup of coffee, have a chat. He'll explain what he does, and if you're the right fit, he'll even give you a crack at it and show you how he does it. Then you can say, "Wow, sign me up," because I guarantee you will sign up. Right? You'd be crazy if you didn't. If you don't sign up, your competitor might. So think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he's got some good claims to fame here. Personal motto: profit or no fee, integrity above all else. So this man simplifies integrity, right? He once worked on a Bond film, and that's pretty cool. And I passed a programming exam with 100%. How cool is that? Well, you must be a good student, my friend. I was always late. I always went for, I always went. I could probably do 90, but I always went for 80 because I knew 80 was good enough. I didn't try too hard.
Yeah.
I was a lazy student. Anyway, so basically he's done that. His contact information, we've got all that here for you, and we'll be putting all of his links and social contacts in the chat for you guys. But please, if you're in a surgeon business or something similar ilk, reach out, have a chat to this gentleman, and he will help you. Right. So anyway, off we go. It's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage, Mr. Robin. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Going fantastic. Tell us
Good.
tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career and help others to grow.
Okay, well, I studied sculpture at art school, um, but I've always straddled tech as well as art.
Right?
I was a film makeup artist for 25 years.
Wow.
Halfway through that, I got a computer, one of the first personal computers in the UK. I got bitten. I plugged it in and typed in, "Can you play chess?" And sat back and waited for his answer. And it said syntax there. I thought, damn me, there's more to this than I thought. So I
Yeah.
taught myself to program it. And after a few years, I passed the exam, as you said, with 100%.
Wow.
And then I worked on the fledgling MSN, Microsoft Network.
Yeah.
And then when I was made redundant, I worked at LeasePlan UK as a data visualizer. They have a fleet of over 100,000 cars. They have massive data. And my job was to make it visualize, make it instantly visual. So
Yeah.
I used a traffic light system so that each week they would fill in a form that asked them the stats for the week, right? How long was the team response time
Yes.
average? And they got a, um, a score that was red, green, or amber.
Right.
So the manager could look at the whole sheet and tell the instant how the team was doing.
Mhm.
And then I retired and I had 5 minor operations.
Wow.
My respect for surgeons surged. And that's when Surgeon Up was born. A year ago, I met Tam Mowden, who has worked with surgeons for 25 years, top surgeons from Beverly Hills, UAE, Australia, Canada, all the English speaking countries in the world. And
Yes.
we're now partners. So he's the engine, I'm the pilot.
Right now, yeah, some of the best people in the world just suggested. And talking about computers, I was looking at something the other day, and it was an old flashback where this guy had a computer about the size of a suitcase,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was $10,000.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You
Now
know,
your phone is more powerful than the one that took the astronauts to the moon.
Well, you can get ones these days. I haven't got one yet, but I just come back from China. As I was telling you, you get these microcomputers that fit in your hand. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
even your telephone's basically a computer, isn't it?
yeah.
Got so
Say
many.
your phone is more powerful than the computers that got the astronauts to the moon.
Yeah. I was only thinking the other day, I'm going to do a post about it on LinkedIn one day. How many features did a phone replace? You know, from a watch to a movie maker to what?
Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
many features does a phone replace? Unbelievable, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't.
What's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how have you overcome that?
Getting clients. That was when I met Dan.
Yeah, well, there's a way around that. You know what to do. You got to go networking, and you got to reach out on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
you got to follow up until they buy or die.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. He reached out to me on LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's how special
I
it is.
joined LinkedIn in 2012. So
Uh-huh.
I've been there quite a while.
Yeah,
It paid off in the end.
yeah, that's one of our specialties. Tell us about an important moment in your career that made you pivot and think, aha, I'm going to go in a different direction. When was that? When was that?
Okay. Well, after I left 𝐷𝐨𝐿𝐷𝐸 UK, I set up a website selling LED mirrors. Being a
Mhm.
makeup artist, I knew about mirrors, yeah.
Yep,
But my main competitor uh, became bankrupt during COVID,
right.
and that time I got a bit of a cataract, and I had a couple of cataract operations.
Yep,
And on my ceiling, I had projected stars. Yeah.
right.
So every night, before I go to sleep, I think for 5 minutes about a few things that I'm grateful for that day, looking at the stars.
Yeah,
Well, after the cataract operation, I saw 10 times more stars. That's when I thought,
wow,
blimey, surgeons are really magic.
fantastic.
And that's when I started to focus on surgeons.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Then I changed to surgeon up.
Isn't it funny? You don't know what you don't know. You know, like
No, exactly.
I'm an old
Black
guy.
swans.
You deteriorate and you don't realize how much you're like a
No.
I tell
Yeah.
people you're like an eight-cylinder car, but what you don't
Yeah.
realize, you're running on four cylinders. You're running
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
four.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, correct.
That's when I went to get an eye check.
Yeah, I get
The
it.
surgeon, the examiner said, "Oh, you need cataract operations. You
Yeah,
know, fantastic, completely painless."
yes.
Yeah. Thought people were interfering with their eyes is very, uh, scary, but that was completely painless, and uh, that was my epiphany
It was a
when
good.
I saw all those looked up and saw 10 times as many stars on my ceiling.
There you go.
I thought, wow, things are magic.
It's a good lesson.
Surgeons are heroes. They
You're,
transform people's lives.
all you older people like me and Robert,
Mm.
you're out there. Just think about it, guys. Go and get an eye checkup. Gosh,
Yeah,
some eye checkups
yeah,
are free. It was a good price for.
yeah. The mum's free. Yeah,
Yeah, and then you'll be told if you've got cataracts, and then next thing go and get a couple of quotes on cataract surgery and
yeah,
change your life, basically. Change your life.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
can't, you'll go from not being able to read a paper or a book back to
yeah,
the old days, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Right. Tell us, in your opinion, what are the key qualities or skills that have contributed to your amazing success, Robin?
I think integrity. I think in the Victorian time, when business was first discovered, when business first became mass, yeah,
Yeah.
there were kids in down mines and working in satanic mills, yeah. And last century that changed a bit. This century, you've got to be completely honest, I think, with your clients.
Transparent. Transparent.
You
Yeah.
know, our motto is what would we want? That's what guides us. What we want. If I asked for several £1,000s, I want to know it was guaranteed. Yeah, I don't like to put up money and just think, have I made the right decision? That's
Yeah.
how he came across. Nothing up front.
Nice. Yeah, I love our motto is results or you don't pay a dime. Because I mean,
That's profit on no fee.
if I can't do,
We're
if
the same.
I can't
On the
do,
same
I
on the
should.
same wavelength.
Absolutely. Yeah, very important. Tell me, you're very good at this. How do you stay motivated and continue to keep innovating in your field, like we discussed before we started the show? You were telling me about some of your new things. How do you do that? How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate? What's your secret?
I don't know. I've always been an optimist. I've always been an early adopter of tech, of computers, of the internet,
Yeah,
now of AI. I
yes,
just love it. It's part of life for
absolutely.
me.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm making dinner at the moment, and guess where the recipe came from? AI.
Yes, AI, yeah,
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 I can cook better than Gordon Ramsay.
yeah.
Tell us about a recent project or achievement, Robin, amongst your many. Tell us something you're particularly proud of. What have you been doing?
Hmm.
Who have you
Well, I
helped?
think our website
Yeah,
and our LinkedIn profile, my LinkedIn profile, I think I'm very proud of.
yeah. And funny enough, I'll give you some advice, Robin. Put it through ChatGPT and you can improve it even more. I've done that. Mine was at 83%. ChatGPT told me what to do. Now I'm at 94%.
Yeah. Now, I do use AI all the time. I use Claude, particularly
Yeah.
for words,
Yes.
and the other to Gemini and
Or,
Copilot for
or
more
perplexity.
technical things.
Yeah, all these different ones. Guys, it's very hard to keep up. But I tell you guys, you must keep up or you're going to fall
Yeah,
behind, right?
exactly. Yeah, it's crucial.
Yeah, that's right. But it'll even tell you the steps. If you say something like, I'm dumb, can you please tell me the steps? It will tell you. As
Yes.
long as
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
lazy, you then just follow the steps.
Yeah.
It'll even say, would you like me to do the steps for you? And the answer is
Yeah.
yes, yes, please.
Yes. Exactly.
All you got to do is press buttons, guys. It's not that
Yeah.
difficult. I'm
Yeah.
77. I can press buttons. You can press buttons. That's
Yeah.
it.
Sure.
Tell me, what advice a 20-year-old comes to you, one of your nephews or nieces, and they say, "Oh, Uncle Robin, what should I do with myself? I've just left school. I'm not sure what I should do with myself." What would you tell them? What would your advice be?
What are you interested in?
Yes, follow your passion,
Yeah.
right?
Follow your heart.
Yeah,
If you're working every day, if it's it'll be a grind if you just do
yeah,
it for money. You need to decide what you're interested in. Follow that.
yeah.
Pursue that.
If you find something you love,
Become,
like Robin, it's
yeah,
a passion. It's not a job.
yeah, exactly. Find something you love and become the best at it.
Yeah, all his life he's had passions. He's jumped from different careers, but he's had a passion.
Mm,
He told you about the
mm,
computer story. He's had a passion. So, and
mm.
he's got a thirst for learning. We're not 18-year-olds, guys. We're old
No.
men. However, we're still learning every day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lewis Hamilton spoke to um what's his name? The guy, the South African guy that freed South Africa. Um, um, the guy I mean.
Mm.
The guy was in prison for 27 years and became the
Mandela?
yeah, yeah. Lewis Hamilton spoke to Mandela,
Yeah.
and Mandela said, "I'm still learning." He was 90 at the time.
I had a guest on my show who went to somewhere, I forget where it was now, I think it was China, and he and five of his colleagues, they're American, got arrested for being spies. And
Yeah.
they were locked up for 5 years in China and under no special conditions, eating whatever the Chinese ate, whatever. And his story was, and he tells his story now. He's about a remarkable man, a South American gentleman, a remarkable man, right? Jose, I forget his last name right now, but remarkable man and a remarkable story. Like it didn't phase him one bit. He had God and he had strength and he believed,
Mm.
and he'd tell stories how he used to smuggle messages out to his wife and all sorts of things. A fantastic story. Okay. Tell me, looking ahead, you're only at base camp like me, we're still learning. What are your
Yeah.
goals, aspirations for the future? What are you up to?
We aim to get 2 clients a month.
Yep, that's nice. Yep, yep. I tell people try and get one a week. I tell you why. One a week is
Yeah.
or a month. If you don't get
Yeah.
if you don't get one this week, don't knock yourself out.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
next week and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
find
4 a month would be our top whack.
the numbers game. If you keep
Mm.
at it, you'll get two next week and then one the next week.
Yeah.
You get three
Yeah.
for the month and you go, shit, I'm one ahead of my schedule, which is
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
awesome. But you've got to grind, guys. You've got to be at it and you've got to follow up. The money's in the follow.
Yeah. Exactly. You got to be dedicated
Absolutely.
and conscientious.
And you've got to be adapting. If it's not working, change the system, guys.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking at
And always under promise and over deliver.
absolutely. And then,
That's
guys,
crucial.
you keep coming back to ChatGPT. If you've got a script or something in ChatGPT, go to ChatGPT and say, "How can I improve this?" And you'll get shot.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I do it all the
I
time.
do all the time.
Yeah,
I work with Claude. We ping back and forth.
yeah.
I write something, ask Claude to improve it. He improves it. I pick up the bits you missed. Just ping back and forth.
I say, yeah, I say things to ChatGPT like, talk like the world's best copywriter, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Like that. Like Gary Vee,
yeah,
Chet Holmes, or he's dead,
yeah,
Dan Kennedy.
yeah,
These are world-class copywriters, guys. You
yeah,
can't.
yeah. Yeah,
You,
prompts are crucial with AI.
absolutely. Yeah, prompts are the key word. Tell me, how can our listeners find out about your amazing services? People watching the show or hearing the show, what's the best way, Robin, to find out about your amazing services? What would we do to find out about you?
Search me on LinkedIn
Yep.
or go to surgeonup.com.
Right, surgeonup.com. So there it is,
Yeah.
guys. And don't forget, this 15 minutes of fame. It's like you can see, it's like talking to a friend. Reach out. All his social media links are going to be under our recording, and we're going to put Robin, as we will with you. We're going to put him across Quora, Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook, our Facebook group of 6,500 entrepreneurs, and of course YouTube. Well, all of his links, which potentially puts in front of hundreds of people. And what Robin's going to do, he's smart. He's going to do it as well. He's going to go on LinkedIn and say, I was interviewed by the guru, and this is what we said.
Yeah.
And people are going to watch, they're going to watch it, and people who are interested are going to reach out, right?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's a marketing tool, guys. That's what it is. It's completely a marketing tool. Tell us, before we let you go, and before we wrap it up, which we're about to do, you got to tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people do not know.
I worked on a bond and I passed a programming exam with 100%. And not many people can say that.
Pretty cool. And the Bond, he worked with the real Bond guys we spoke about earlier, Mr. Sean Connery himself.
I'll never say never again.
Yeah, how cool was that? How cool is that? So we're about to wrap it up now. And guys, if you want your 15 minutes of fame, I want you to think about this seriously, right? Do nothing, you'll get nothing. But come on, 15 minutes of fame. Here's the difference. A TV commercial is going to set you back about $20,000, and Robin knows a bit about that stuff. And what's going to happen, as soon as the commercial comes on, people are going to jump up and go, ho, I'm going to go and grab a beer, I'm going to make a hot dog, or I'm going to go. And they don't even watch the commercial, right? You think they will, but they don't, right? Only your mother likes it. Or you're going to do 10 radio spots. Like I've made these mistakes, Scott. You do 10 radio spots and they promise they'll play them for you, and they do, but they play them at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning when people are asleep, right? So guys, come on, 15 minutes of fame. It's all about you. We'll put you across social media. As it says there, we'll give you 15 minutes of fame and we'll get the message out there. Robin, you've been an awesome guest. Any last thoughts for our audience before we wrap it up, my friend?
No, I'm glad I met you, Jeff.
Look, the feeling is mutual, my friend. Have an awesome day.
Thank you. Take care.